Hi, and welcome to Unusual Radio with Tanya and my co host, Ed. Chris, how are you? Long time no sightings. Happy New Year. So, I cannot, there it is. Couldn't find my hair opening. Trying to look, all I know is I rock this better than Paul. I got hair in my mouth. Not the first time I've said that. Hello, Robin. Let's see. I tried to beat this thing down, but it just isn't working. Miss Tanya, excuse me, forgot my earphones. Actually, I think these are earplugs when I'm talking. There we go. Ooh, nice sound. So, yeah, Tanya had a job to finish up this evening. She's it's a secret mission. She's on a mission from God. It involves cigarettes, a dark suit, a vehicle that used to be a police car in Chicago. That's all I know. So, hope everyone's New Year's was good. Hello, Dina and Ryan. Miss Tanya's on a mission, so she'll be popping on Friday. No, that's not alcohol. So Happy New Year to those just joining. So I have a question. Well, first off, now I'll bring that up later. I have a question. When you go to McDonald's to pick things up because a friend has asked, and one of those things includes their awesomely delicious French fries, can you actually drive back to home or their house, wherever you're going, and not eat the French fries? It's very difficult. The other night, I managed to do that. All I had, first of all, they don't fill them up as much. Hey, Bruce. Hey, Lisa. You're getting into Facebook fights. Wow. What are you getting Facebook fights for? Yeah, I went on like just a minute and a half ago, 2 minutes ago. It's difficult. This may have been the first time in my life that I was able to actually drive French fries home without eating them out of the container. Now, there is an exception. I did look this up. In the law books, there's an exception. Any fries that fall out of the container into the bag have tried to escape, and you are supposed to kill them before they get anywhere. So, there were two that fell out. I got the bag, brought it to the counter, put the extra onions on like Miss Tanya likes. And when I took the two burgers out after the fries, I noticed two French fries in the bottom of the bag. I ate them. That's right. I own it. I went like this and ate them. So, no, I don't know what you speak of. I have no boobs or nipples. But I rock this better than Paul, Lisa. Don't I? Ooh, my nail's going to pop my boob. So, anyway, I got home. I think this was last night, evening. Some McDonald's closed early, but ain't nothing there needing any support, baby. And I'm braless, see? No straps, see? That's right. So, Tanya thought that I ate some French fries. She said it's not humanly possible to drive French fries from McDonald's to a house without eating them. But I managed, except for the two that tried to escape. Now, I did notice though, when I took them out of the bag, instead of the container like this and the French fries like sticking out, they only fill them to like the top, and even some of them is not like in the front. So they definitely have slid back on the portions they give you, which is utter bullshit if you ask me. So I actually, for the first time in my life, managed to drive French fries from McDonald's to the destination without eating any. And it is difficult. And I know that if I reached in and grabbed one, I would have had two, and then four, and then 16 and 32. And I told two friends and ate two French fries and then six French fries. And next thing you know, I'd be driving back to McDonald's to get more because I would have eaten the whole thing. So, oh, damn. Yeah, so anyway, I will never do that again, by the way. I will eat French fries. How do you have your burger? Tanya likes it with extra ketchup and extra onions, which I think offsets the fact that there's anything but extra meat in a McDonald's burger. I'm not sure if it's plant-based at this point, but it certainly ain't cow-based. Not in my opinion. Now that some of you are here, more of you are here, I should say. You're right, Lisa. No one can eat just one. Two got out of the bag. If only one got out of the bag, it probably would have destroyed me. So you remember this was the grow-a date? Well, we put him in water. He started out this big. That is not 6 times the size. And because I threw the packaging out, not thinking I needed to keep it to find out who manufactures this so I can call them and complain about this $4 item that didn't grow like it's supposed to. And pretty much since the show on Monday, when we put this guy in water that night, he's been like this for about 24 hours. I even changed the water. He does have kind of a hulkish look to him, but he's got, if it's grow a date, he's got no penis. Oh, wait, hold on. It looks like he actually has a vagina. Look at that little indentation. I'm shocked. So he sucks. Don't buy him. If you ever see a grow a date, don't buy him. They suck. They blow. They eat cock, and they're losers without a job or French fries. I also want to thank Lisa too, because Lisa, at my birthday party, I'm not sure if this was one of the recordings, actually blew me a kiss because she had sent Tanya a liquid ass, which I insisted, because I've smelled that years ago. Maybe it improved, I didn't know. But the fart to go was much worse than liquid ass. Liquid ass smells like ass. Hello, Richard. So anyway, so as Tanya told me that it was actually before I ended up with the Cool Whip on my face. So basically, she said, Lisa blew me a kiss, and then I got creamed. So thank you, Lisa. There's yours right back. Anybody make New Year's resolutions? Not me. Because I am already perfect. Hello, Richard. Not even close to what she brings to the table. Happy New Year. Not sure what all that means. But hey. Thank you, Lisa, again. New Year's resolutions. First of all, they're all bullshit. It's just some random particular date that people decide, I'm going to try to do something next year when the year changes numbers. But you can do that in April, July, October. You could say, Ms. Tanya is on a job, secret job, mission from God. It involves cigarettes, dark suits, and a car going to Chicago. Beyond that, I don't know much about it. But I do know that is getting too damn hot. Okay, she's better at these things too than I am. Yo, mama. There we go. Sorry, people. And these are coming out too. It's stretching me. So what's your New Year's resolution, if you have one? Oh. Sorry, let me lower my phone volume. Damn it. Okay. Any resolutions to speak of? I look like a lesbian. Well, that's good, Lisa, because I like pussy. So I have something in common with lesbians. I think that's a good thing. Thank you for the compliment. So who made any? Come on, tell me. Type them in here. You got the typical ones, the stupid typical ones. I'm going to go on a diet. I'm going to work out. I'm going to be nicer to my family and my dogs and blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. Yeah. And like by January 2nd, they're shoving cake in their face while they're screaming at their kids. So, and drinking. Yeah. I'm not going to drink as much. Bullshit. Speaking of alcohol, it's been proven that alcohol actually does mess with your poop. First of all, it is a diuretic, similar to coffee, tea, sodas. It runs through you fast. That's why you pee a lot, which gets you dehydrated, makes you more susceptible to being drunk, whether you eat or not. But if you eat, it does help a lot. It helps to keep the alcohol from flowing through you as quickly. So the ethanol in alcohol increases your gut motility. It means things move faster. So everything goes through quicker. And your stomach bacteria cannot break down the carbs before it gets to the colon. So this is why if you are drunk from the night before, the next day you usually have either the Hershey squirts or the official technical term, diarrhea. So malt liquor is the worst because it's a lot thicker, and beer is almost as bad because they have complex carbs. It takes longer to break them down, but they flow through quicker by nature of the alcohol. And basically, if you see that happening, gauge which things work worse. Beer, wine, switch over to clear liquor, do shots like me, and eat beforehand. It helps to build up the gut a little bit, keep things from flowing right through. Yes, it does explain a lot. So spirits. I'm still waiting for some New Year's resolutions, just for the hell of it. But what do spirits do? Not spirits, alcohol. And not that you have to be haunted. There are lots of good spirits out there. They come to us. They're people we've known that have passed. They could be random. You could move into a house that's a little older, like this one, and things happen. Doors open that should be closed or were closed. Stuff is moved around. You're missing personal items. I know I left my keys here by the door, and you find them underneath the bed 2 days later. So I think if you think back, everybody has experienced some of this. I've seen some messes in the house. Not here necessarily, but anywhere. I used to own a house that was older. Sold it about 12 years ago, and it was probably 60 years old at the time. When you go in the attic, there's some spaces up there. Sometimes find old thing. I found newspapers from the 40s and 50s, the war days, like World War II headlines. So, but sometimes spirits will do nice things, sometimes they will be not so nice. Usually, your house has to be very old. If it's in the last 40 years or so, generally you're not going to see anything because chances of anyone having died within the walls or any bad things going on are much less of a chance, especially because back in our grandparents' days and beyond, a lot of people stayed home. They didn't go to hospital. Hello, Liz. You've lived in haunted houses, Lisa. If you'd like, call. Let us know. We're interested. My parents built their house. That's the other thing. Where I grew up, they built their house. At this point, it's a little over 50 years old. But, well, my dad died 40 years ago, but he didn't die there. He was in a hospital. So I guess it's possible that he was there. I never detected it. Not really sure. Still in South Carolina, huh, Liz? Say hi to Danny for me. Thank him for me too for not arresting me in 2006, I think it was. Actually, I made that up, but it still sounds funny. Tell him that. So yeah, spirits. Most of them, from what I've learned from Tanya, are good. They're people we know. They're trying to help. They're trying to communicate with you, letting you know that everything's okay. They want to comfort you. Lisa said that your current apartment is active. Ask JD about people hearing people talk. Yeah, that's another thing. You'll hear voices. You'll see something maybe peripherally. You'll turn and look and nothing's there, but you swear you saw something. Was it the sunlight coming through the window, reflecting in a certain way, or was it someone moving around through? You hear noises. Spirits are electrical in nature, and we all have electric fields in and around us. So sometimes you'll see lights flicker. Usually, if they're flickering, it's kind of the good spirits. If things are being shut down or shut off, and you have bad odors, those could be indicative of not so good spirits. Let's see. I had pulled this thing up. Let me take a look. I'll read some of it to you briefly. Come on. There we go. I mentioned items going missing. And just things, they show up in odd places. You're like, I know that I didn't, why would I put my glass of water, I don't know, in the basement or in the tub in the upstairs bathroom? Things like that just randomly happen. You hear mysterious noises. Things break. They will actually drop things, throw things, break things to get your attention. I agree, Liz. Actually, I'd say so is mine. She don't need any ghosts trying to comfort me. Ghosts of relatives? Well, are most of your relatives assholes, or most of them nice? Because I guess that has something to do with it too. Most of mine, I guess, were nice, but so I haven't really had the experience of haunted, like most people think haunted, getting the shit scared out of you, poltergeist, stuff being thrown around the house. TVs may get staticky or change channels. Personality changes. Now, that I've had. I used to be so nice, and then I became a dick. But the people I know and love actually prefer the dick. So I haven't changed back. Strange bodily sensations. Now, I get those all the time, especially when that happens. I get all tingly and sensations all over. Nebraska's haunted by snow and wind. Yeah, we're haunted by cold here too. Unexplained scratches, bites, and bruises. I have never had that happen. Don't know what it's like. Where the hell are my French fries? Damn it! Tanya left me the French fries, and you know what? I left them out there. I'll be damned. They're in the kitchen somewhere. Hopefully the dogs didn't get to them. So apparently they will. Spirits will scratch you, touch you, poke you, get your attention. um, of course, they could also be the work of like some kind of pest. Bed bugs, mosquitoes, spiders. I mean, not everything has to be a spirit. Um, is your nose chapped? Is my nose chapped? Or is that some random thing? Your pet, we all know this. Pets, I mean, they can detect illness, they can detect cancers. They know if someone's having a heart attack, stroke, they'll be barking, to try to get somebody's attention. And they can detect otherworldly spirits. I believe they can actually see them too. But Fido just can't stand up and like slap you and go, dude, there's a fucking ghost. He's in the corner and he's about to throw his feces at you. You better duck. They can't do that. They can't talk. So, but pets do have that sense too. Plus, they know if you know if somebody's you can tell if somebody's a good person. You got a dog or anything else, but dogs seem to have this ability. You walk in someone's house and the dog is growling and going after them. They know that person's not a nice person. That's why every dog that ever meets me wags their tail and licks my face because they know I'm a nice guy. I'm not a bad guy. You have visitors that come over, hang out at your house, and suddenly want to leave after 30 minutes or an hour. Like you got a big party planned and nobody wants to stay. There's a pretty good chance that they've got a inside feeling, they don't even know why, that that person's not very nice. Actually, I've heard people doing that, JD, getting blacked out drunk and just blaming it on ghosts. And if your cat knows, Lisa, your cat knows. So if people don't stay around your place, if you have nightmares, a lot of times these spirits will come to you in the middle of the night. And if they're not nice spirits, then they're going to give you nightmares. The nice spirits will try to contact you, let you know things are good. People are happy. People are doing okay on the other side. They'll let you know that they're around, watching you, helping you out. And if any of these things, if the opposite of a lot of this, you feel relaxed at home, you feel calm, your house is warm. If you have a very warm house, that can cause nightmares. Apparently, doctors did studies about that. So you want to have something that's not too warm or hot, and maybe that's what your nightmares are. You often host parties, people are over, they're hanging out for hours. Chances are you don't got anything haunting the place. Moving. If an older house is being sold relatively regularly every year or two, people aren't wanting to stay there. That's a pretty sure sign that there's something going on. And you'll probably see stories all the time in local papers about, such and such, the old Smith house where old man Smith killed his wife and himself. It's sold 5 times in the last 14 years because they're probably there haunting the people to get the hell out. If you're moving and it gives you anxiety to move, chances are it's because your house is very comfortable. You feel happy, stable. You don't see any apparitions, which, that's kind of a clear sign. Now, if you feel haunted everywhere you go, that means you're haunted, not your abode. You are. Oh, I just said you are. Ha, that's funny right there. Yeah, I agree, Lisa. People like JD like to deflect everything with humor. I never do that. I farted. Oh, wait, wait. He's not working. What the hell? Oh.
Do you hear what I hear?
There you go. You actually have to press his finger, like pull the finger. I didn't know that. I thought you just press the hand. Oh, look, it's almost drinking time. I don't have any shots. Oh my God. I'm going to do a shot of pretend vodka. I'm going to suck that bitch down like I'm a $20 hoe. So let's see. If you sense spirits, ooh, rush of wind, cool air, can't explain it. If you feel a heavy presence around your head area, neck, your upper body. Feel like the air is stuffy, and it's not like July in Jersey with no air conditioning. That's explainable. Uh, hear voices? I hear voices. My voices talk to me. I talk back to them. Sometimes I tell them to go pound salt and fuck a donkey. Sorry for the donkey. Um, I'm not scared of the ghost. I like ghosts. I've been wanting to meet a ghost for like forever. I'm like, dude, come on. I want my dad to come visit me. That's what I want. So, New Year's resolutions. I don't see any on there. Come on, come on. Hey, is anybody enjoying the soon to start playoffs of the NFL and the currently going on college playoffs? Not much of a fan of college football because too many games are like 56-3. You know, you play like 8 cupcakes and then 3 decent teams. So these teams like the Alabamas and the Georgias and LSU's and UCLA's, Wisconsin, Nebraska, they all just beat up on these patsies and go 7-1 or 8-0, and then they play some tough games. I just don't think that's very indicative or very sportsmanship. They should really take all these top teams in the power conferences and play each other and be done with it. You know, at least in the pros, everybody's on a starts out evenly. Management incompetence is what causes teams like Cleveland to exist for decades without winning like 6 games. Whereas my team, Stillers, where's Tommy? Tom, where are you? Make a comment. You know, Tomlin hasn't had a losing season in his entire tenure, which started in 2007, 13 years. Finished 8-8. We're 8-5 with all those injuries. As a fan, very pleased with how everything ended up, considering the issues and the problems. Losing your quarterback in the second game, not having our best receiver and running back that we've had the last 5-7 years go on to other teams, and that's an interesting situation. Listening to AB blow up all over the place. I have not had any with my dad, and I wish I would. Well, I haven't had any that I know of or can remember. I'm told by Tanya that my dad is, even to this day, here in this house with me a lot, and was communicating to me through her a couple of weeks ago. And it was rather emotional, I'll admit, but nothing that I can directly remember. JD, that's a very nice New Year's resolution. I'm sure Lisa will be very happy that you're working on something. For those who aren't reading comments, his New Year's resolution is to do Lisa Wakely doggy style once a week. Week almost over. Oh, I guess that means because it's only halfway, dude. TikTok, you got 3 more days, right? 3 more days. Oh, look, it's almost time, Lisa. We're almost at Saturday night, live from New York. So, Lisa, watch your back, literally. Well, okay, it's 9 o'clock, so it's time for Shotsky. So, here's my pretend vodka. Ah, yeah, dude, that was awesome. That made loud noise. Um, she does. Oh, she does. Oh, and don't judge me, but I've only got about half my penis cookie left. Just so you know, this shit is good. It's like I said the other night, Monday night. If I knew penis tasted this good, a long time ago. I'm writing a song. Right there. I can't really show you that much. That I will sing to y'all. Oh shit. I said, wait. No. There you go. There's the sound everybody loves. I will sing it to you all people at some point. But I got to finish it. It's halfway through. It's a Christmas song, so I got to get it done really fast. It's already a little behind schedule. I don't even know if I ever made any New Year's resolutions. Maybe when I was much, much younger, like as in childlike. Because you get to a point. I don't think so, Lisa. If I'm reading that right. This is my third solo. It's a little better than the first two, especially the first one. But it's not easy because Tanya and I feed off each other and, interact very well to make this very successful. Um, so have spirits ever, spirits, I guess spirits is a good term. When I first Googled that, I put in spirits making messes. And 10 things came up, and 9 of them were how alcohol makes you fucking mess up your house. Spillages, how you throw up. I'm like, really, dude? Really, spirits? So I had to actually expand the verbiage so I could actually get what I was looking for. And the other one that didn't was 8 things that would indicate you had a spirit in the house. What to do. And that was actually very good. I should pull that thing back up again. Because that had all kinds of articles listed on the left. This happened to be just one particular one. And it was a ghost hunting website. It was very well thought out. I'll be happy to let her know that, JD. I'll take a picture of your comment now. Winter needs to be over. I miss Tanya's tank tops. They're actually not. They're not tank tops. They're those. What do they call those things? It has like the 2 straps that meet in the back and come down as one. She told me. I can't remember. I don't know that shit. I'm a dude, man. I can't remember shit about fashion and colors. And your place is messy because of spirits, or because of alcohol. I think that's what you're talking about. Alcohol. All right. So, I think about half a dozen times back in my teens and 20s, I resolved to work out more, go to the gym, lift weights, I don't know, chop wood. And none of that ended up happening. I mean, it happened to the second one. Yeah, that's what I thought you meant. Well, careful, because the JD's resolution probably involves alcohol prior to the doggy style. So if you want me to send Henrietta on a mission from God? You let him do her beef curtains. Because if he, Hello, Diane. No, you don't have to take Christmas decorations down now. I mean, it's only a week ago that was Christmas. So I think the unwritten rule that does not involve Ms. Tanya is like after the first week of January, because now you're 2 weeks past Christmas. Get over it. Get back to normal life. But if you're embarrassed about what, Lisa? You have Christmas stuff up? Or what JD has been saying. If you're, so the rule, we took it down sometime after New Year's. I'd say between the 2nd and the 7th, depending on where the week fell. Like for this year, when I was growing up, if Christmas and New Year's were like today on a Wednesday, we would probably take stuff down on Saturday and or Sunday. Just because, you're at New Year's, you got to wait till at least New Year's is started. And then usually back to school Thursday, Friday, so then you do it on Saturday. Take it down, pack it up, put it away. Here, that tree behind us, behind me, since there's no us right now, will be here until probably April hits the calendar. And then, if you didn't see it, Tanya, 6 days ago, put something on Facebook and said 364 more days till Christmas. And I told her I'm going to buy one of those things that count the Christmas days down, like from 30 down. I'm going to make sure it has 3 blocks. 365, 364, 363. Oh my God, 312. Shit, it's so far away. So she's amazing. And she did an amazing job on that party too, by the way. I'm still trying to get over the fact that I actually swiped Cool Whip off of his penis. I did not know that. I did not know that Friday night. I didn't know it Saturday or Sunday. I found out right here, right there. She told me there, basically, I was going to have you lick it off, and I thought that was too much. I'm like, yeah. Yeah, it's one thing not running for office. It's another thing running from everyone. Yeah, I thought so, Lisa. JD, be nice. Somebody call. Let's have some conversations. I haven't seen Joe. You missed the party? The videos are on our Facebook page. Didn't put them on YouTube. We're not putting those on YouTube. So, you're going to have to just find them here. What was that, Santa? What?
Was that you, Rudolph?
Dude, you're a fucking pig. Seriously, you're a pig. Stop it. No more. God.
Oh, my finger. Oh, excuse me.
Just now? No, I didn't lick the whipped cream on the birthday night. She led me in my blindfold. I'm closing my eyes like that fucking matters right now. Led me into the living room. Like, pulled me along. Like, don't walk. Like, getting me away from walking in the table, which I'm surprised she didn't actually lead me into the table once. And then she took my hand and put it down onto his, and then licked that. I'm like, okay. I thought it was once I tasted it, I'm like, all right, it's Cool Whip. I just figured she had some on a plate or I went into the bowl. I'm like, okay. And then, of course, she also told me that the actual maraschino cherry was actually sitting on the beef curtains that she made for Henrietta. And they were, because she's right, these are a little bit low end, so there's no holes. It's not like the blow up doll you buy where they got the mouth on the woman like this, and the guy, both of them have it, other holes everywhere and stuff. No, these were just like balloons. So there were little round patches about 2 inches around for in case they get a hole. It came with a super glue thing, and you would just patch the hole. She used that, 2 of them, I believe, to make the beef curtains on Henrietta, which is genius. I'm not drinking tonight. I just picked up some wine. So when Tanya gets in, hopefully not too late, she can have some. Not much of a wine drinker myself. I will on occasion, but not usually. I like the shots. I almost bought a couple of shots, and I'm like, nah, I'm not going to bother. So I didn't. But, what is this? Oh, it's a holder, microphone. Like a mic holder. So, let's see. I wasn't really too wine date night. I don't know. Maybe she has a date when she gets back. I know I'm going to be working. That was a piss poor attempt at trying to make keyboard sounds. But I am about to eat my last 2 pretzels. And they're not even whole. They're halves. Nothing left. So, oh, wait. I was going to punch myself in the nuts, but instead, holy shit, that thing is like vibrating. Wow. Those are actually like big time stress balls. Oh, here we go. She gave me this. She got this as a Christmas gift. I'm not sure. I think it was from Michael, but I'm not 100% sure. Perfect ho-ho gift for those of us that are ho-hos. And I was looking at some of these questions. This shit is hard. I mean, you talk about this is trivia. This is not like, how many bowls do you put on a tree? And who's the guy that brings gifts? And all that kind of crap. So here you go. Here's the categories are Christmas carols, holiday traditions, Christmas entertainment, and North Pole. First one I look at, Christmas carols. True or false? Good King Wenceslas was not a king until after he died. I don't even know who the hell that is. Never even heard that name. Traditions. What country started the Christmas stamp tradition in 1898? I guess postage stamps, I'm assuming. Entertainment. Which airport is featured in Die Hard 2? Oh, well, at least that's somewhat more recent. And, I'd have a shot at that one. North Pole. Which state is home to the town of North Pole? Washington, Alaska, or Vermont? If you'd like the answers, I'll be happy to read them to you. Send $1 electronically to me. So, the answers are Dina's still heat. I'm just a dick. That's all right. Because that's how I spelled queef instead of Queef. I only did it that way because I was doing it phonetically so Tanya could pronounce it and remember it. She constantly forgets that word. She's like, what clang, ting, ting. What's that word again? Vagina farts? I don't know where Husky Paul is. I'm surprised he's not here. I mean, commenting on this no, online. Actually, I'm half surprised he's not here in the house. So these oh, Dina, maybe his lady friend is around and he is now preoccupied, grabbing his ankles with the strap on. So the king, Wenceslas, was not a king till after he died. That is true. Don't know how that stuff works. I've never voted for a king. I've never had a opinion on someone being king. The Christmas stamp was started by Canada, not the U.S. or any country in Europe. Christmas entertainment, Die Hard 2, Washington, Dulles International Airport. That one I probably would have gotten. And the town of North Pole, as you might expect, is in Alaska. So I had a chance at getting one of these. The rest of them, I don't know. Damn. Let's see. Which Sherlock Holmes story has a prominent role played by a Christmas goose? There you go. I'll give you $1 if you can get this. That's not even. Ms. Dina was his. Ms. Dina and Mr. Husky, I believe, worked together, correct? Now, if they had any playing together, I am not aware of that, nor am I interested in being aware of that, Dina, just so you know. I do not care what other people do. Let's see. The Adventure of the Blue Carbuncle. Carbuncle. Don't even know what that is. Although Canada leads the world in exporting Christmas trees. I believe that. A lot of evergreens up there because not much else grows in fucking Canada. Maybe. Uh-oh. I'm not sure I saw the JD comment. Oh, I did not. The worst fart spray is Lisa Wakely Real Farts. I did not see that comment come up. And that's why she gagged yesterday. I kind of figured you meant it was from him, but glad you clarified that. Huh. Then why is this thing? Oh, look at that. That's interesting. Anyways, all right. So anyone, would you like to answer some questions? Give it a shot. Give it a shot. Oh, I have a message. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Lisa. Oh, I made a new sign too. Because the one I hand wrote like 2 months ago was kind of cheesy anyway. So I made this thing up a couple days ago. So when I have to tell Tanya, I'm not being dramatic. She laughed her ass off, thought it was great. I promise I will scour around for some alcohol and have a shot. Maybe I'll go live on my phone just to show y'all. Damn it. There we go. All right. I got to stop saying that word. I'm not from the South. Steve, what's up, man? I'm flying solo tonight, though. And by solo, I don't mean that. That's later. You thought that was going to say I'm not democratic? That's hilarious. I had it written on a lined paper, like this stuff. And all I did was I tore it like, so it was like this high, and I wrote in the pen, "I'm not traumatic." And you couldn't even see it. Sometimes I would hold it up to show her or just, say it. But, that's why I did that the other day with the marker and emphasizing I and not. Yeah, that was something she came up with a while ago. Happy New Year, Steve-O. What time did you get back from Steve? Was actually at Madison, not Madison, God, it was at Times Square yesterday. He went in, a friend of his mom works in an office that's right in Times Square, and he sent a picture from the office building. Oh, I didn't even pick up on that one, Lisa. I knew what you were saying. So, yeah, Steve, how was it? I mean, did you stay inside the whole time? Or did you go out into the street with the people? And I stopped by Nick and Frankie's. I dropped off some cake. Feel free to stop by and try some if you can get there. It was the birthday cake. 2:30 you pulled in. That's not too bad. It had to be at least what, hour and a half between the time you left to try to even just get home, get to your car. I guess traffic isn't too bad right after midnight because people want to hang out. But then there's a lot of people that are like, dude, we've been here for 8 hours, pissing in our diapers. I want to get the hell out of here. Ball drops, kiss my lady, kiss my guy, get the fuck home. So, said the one time I went in, I told you, I kind of sent Steve the text. It's like 15 years ago. I figure everybody that lives in this area should go into Times Square once in their life. Just once. Because it's insane. What you see on TV doesn't do it justice. When I went in, it was last minute. I was invited by my cousins. Actually, it was my aunt and her husband, second husband. And he had gotten a room with a Marriott Marquis, which is right there, like right in Times Square. And I wasn't going to go. I'm like, dude, I don't want to go to New York. There's 2 million people in Times Square. It's ridiculous. No business lets you use the bathrooms. They're for customers only. They're never letting anybody in. A lot of them aren't even open. And they literally, as people pile in on, I guess it's Broadway that goes right to Times Square, the police are literally putting barricades up on the side streets because you can't come in anymore because all the people have backed up. Like they've gotten, all right, this block, so they barricade this block, they barricade this block. So you have to walk a block away, all the way up, and then down to Broadway to fill in, almost like you're filling a container that just keeps growing. Some of these people are literally 2 miles away. Like you can't even see the fucking ball. And they're standing out there and they're drinking and they're having a great time at their, New Year's, and it's cold. Sometimes it's 20 degrees. Sometimes it's snowing / rain, sleet. You literally, these people that do that, some of these people go every year. You're wearing Depends or diapers and you're pissing yourself because you're out there drinking beer. It's like the one time the cops just like, whatever, dude, as long as you stay within the barriers, we don't care. It's a party atmosphere. It's a thing. And, it's nice to see that there are places you can do that, because so many places now do so much as walk out of a bar onto a sidewalk to say hello to somebody, and you happen to be carrying your drink because you forgot to lay it down, and a police car drives by, they'll pull over, they'll arrest you. There's like no tolerance. And it's not like they're out and about, they're walking around drinking. They're just outside the door. Like, oh, shit, I got to go put this back. I stepped out to talk to my friend here. We were talking. He came out for a cigarette. Anyways, going to Times Square for that, never wanted to do it. So I went that one time because they had the room. So we get there, I go up to, and you had to tell them. Like when I got to that where the barriers were, I'm like, they won't let you in. Like I'm going to the Marriott Marquis. Room, whatever the hell. I had to call my cousin, get the room number, whatever it was. And they had a suite, like big ass suite. Actually, I think he had 2 of them. He had a good job. He is a seafood buyer for Wakefern, which is ShopRite's in this area. It's a regional, grocery store. It's in this northeast area. They're all privately owned. It's like it's not a franchise per se, but he's the seafood buyer. He like goes on trips to Alaska, Canada, all over the world, Russia, and tries the seafood. Like literally, there's so many vendors that would do anything for him, send him cars, whatever, which you can't accept. He can't take that because that's bribery. That's like he's not going to buy something from somebody simply because you gave me the best gift and your stuff is crap, but I'm going to put it in our stores. He's going to look for the best stuff. But there's a lot of things that are people in his position. So he had the money, got the rooms. I went in, and Goose Gossage, the pitcher for the Yankees, and well, he started out with San Diego. He was with San Diego for, I don't know, something like 6 years or more, and ended up at about 4 different teams, including the Yankees when they won the series in 77, 78. He's a huge Yankee fan. So he's met a lot of them over the years. David Cohn's a family friend. Goose, a number of others. I can't even remember half of them. So Goose didn't want to go out, but it was a nice night. It was like last night. Last night was 40 degrees, I think. And it was definitely, it may not have been 40, but it was certainly close. And it was about 15 years ago. It was after 9/11, obviously. And for some reason they had intel, so they raised the color scale, terror alert, to orange. I think there's 5 scales, and I know red's the top, orange I think is in the middle. I forget what the whole thing is. So they used the orange, which was they had intel that something might happen, anything that was a big, especially back after the first few years after 9/11. So everybody outside had these those swimming pool noodles, that are like 4 feet long, the foam things with the hole in the middle. And they've got all these orange ones, they're shaking them. And that's the idea was everybody is going to say to the terrorists, fuck you, we're out here, it's New Year's, we're not going away. And so at the last minute, like literally about 20 minutes to 12, Goose decides he wants to go outside. I wanted to go out. I wanted to see this thing drop in person right there. He decides to go out. So they call the front desk. We're coming down. Goose Gossage wants to go see the ball drop. So they got some of the officers that were at the hotel lobby that escorted us out. And we go out of the hotel, and we're being escorted by like a police captain. I mean, gold. Everybody had gold badges. We go out to the street. They move the barrier. We walk into inside the barriers. Now the barriers go down like the sidewalks or slightly into the road, and you've got all these stages set up where people are performing. And people are saying, "Who are these guys? Who are these people? Why are they? What are they so special?" Walking down. Oh, look, Miss Tanya came on. Am I behaving? I don't know. Am I? I think I just missed her call. So let's call her back.
Automated voice messaging system. 9084.
And that thing real quick. So anyway, it was, I did it once. It was good. I was there. We literally got walked up. We were standing 1 block away from where the ball drops. When you're that close to a building that's that big and that size of a ball, it looks like you're literally standing right next to it. And in front of us had to be about 40 higher ups of the New York Police Department. And I don't think any of them had anything other than a gold badge. Lieutenants, captains, like the top brass, to show a presence in case anyone tried to do anything. So it was great to do that one time. If it was shitty weather, we never would have gone out. So, oh look, incoming call. I wonder who this is. Incoming call. Hello, this is Ed. I am currently working. If you can leave a message after the beep, or you can speak to me in person right now.
Read your goddamn messages.
What, my text?
Your text messages and on the screen, please.
Okay, are you behaving? Hello, everyone. I did whip myself a few times. Oh, that's what you're sweet. Okay.
Keep reading.
It's different show stuff, but you will see it.
They'll see it soon.
I am a lady. I'm a lady of nightmare entertainment. Uh-oh. I haven't scared anyone with ghosts. Let's see. Ed, next topic, please. Oh.
Yeah.
It was a cool night, you know. I mean, it was, you know.
Yeah, then I get on and you're on this tangent, and it's like yawn.
Okay.
Okay, we heard. Okay.
Well,
we got all that.
I mean, it was kind of the
Right.
end of the show.
That's that.
Well, wait a minute. And you text me twice and I didn't look? Of course not. I'm ignoring my phone.
Oh, it's
If
the
I-
first time ever.
No, if I I never look at my phone when I'm on a show, except when I see a message I happen to see, and it was and Lisa had sent a message, so I'm like, I thanked her. But generally, no, I don't look. Why would I look? When are you getting back anyway?
Whenever I get there.
What's that?
Whenever I get there.
Okay, well, I figured. So
Well, I have a few minutes, so I want to see what's going on, and you're rambling. I'm like, what's up?
I didn't even see you join. How's that possible?
I don't know.
Let's see. Because there's no green. The last one to join was Steve. I saw that like 15 minutes ago. And they never went outside. You guys suck, man. You should have gone outside. And you messaged me once, Lisa? I don't know what's going on, man. Well, it's kind of almost time to sing, but.
Okay, well, I'm going to let you go. I'm going to continue watching because I can't hear what you're saying while I have you on the phone.
Oh, right, because you're. Well, no, you hear what I'm saying right now because you're on the phone.
Exactly.
What the? I had to think about that for a second.
Yeah, you're quick like that.
I am quick like that. Hey, here's some trivia.
Okay, goodbye. Hang up the phone.
Okay.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Hang up.
Yeah, go ahead. Hang up.
I can't. I got rid of the phone thing. Now I got to pull it back up.
Oh my God.
Hold on. Let's see. Ongoing call. There we go. I hung up. Oh, damn. All right. Well, it is time. Now that I've been yelled at, and I did hit myself. Damn. Actually, I punched myself the last time. Like punched it a lot. And my fries are cold, so I got to go heat them up. And I'll finish my song, so I have it for Friday. It's chaos, Ms. Tanya. We need you back. Oh my God, that was painful. You know, when I'm not here, you say the same thing. So I know it's only out of immense love and appreciation for me and Tanya that you're saying these things. Otherwise, I would have to cry. Then you did your job. Of course you did. So, plus I only found out, when I was solo, which is probably better. Like, I don't know, 30 minutes before, 40 minutes maybe. It's kind of like if I knew well in advance, I'd be like, ugh. This way I'm like, oh shit, let me just get some stuff and let's look some shit up. And she came up with ideas, gave me a list. I came up with the alcohol poop on my own. Anyways, all right. Now it's time to say goodbye to all our family. UNUSUALRADIO. Unusual radio. Unusual radio. Yeah. I should try to do that in a boy band voice once. But I think I'd have to squeeze my nutsack, so I get my voice high. On your radio. Well, thanks for coming in. Thanks for staying. Those of you that did. I know it was painful. I feel your pain, and I actually caused your pain. Friday, I think Tanya has something planned about doing trivia, and everyone I don't get right, oops, I probably have to do this. God, I hope not. So, okay. Have a good night. Peace out. Appreciate y'all. You all. I said you all. Not hitting myself on that one. Not too shabby. Thank you very much, Lisa and Dina. I think there's only about 6 people left, including you two, Steve. I think Tanya's watching still. She went stealth mode, though. I never saw it. Have a good night. Have a happy, blessed new year. Hope everyone does better than last year. Even if last year was great, I hope this one is even greater. It is a proud moment for me, Tanya. Yes, it is. Until Friday, we'll see you later. Do you want to end the video?